What's up everyone, Delvon Digital here, and I want to talk about 5 things that I've been really enjoying about my iPhone 17 Pro Max. So the first thing I want to talk about is Apple Log 2. That really changed my perception of smartphone videos in general. At first I used to carry around my Pocket 3 and just get clips of everything I need to get while I'm out and about, and sometimes I don't even feel the need to grab that anymore. I mean, I know it got a bigger sensor and a little bit more depth of field, but overall I think, you get close enough with the iPhone, the quality of it is superb. And I've been really enjoying Apple Log 2 when I'm out and about because it's in my pocket already. Pull it out, start recording that clip, and then put it back in my pocket. It's been a really big game changer for me and helping me create content just a little bit more efficient. While this is not a new feature, this is a very old feature, but I find myself actually using it way more. And that's AirDrop, literally AirDrop. After I'm shooting all these video clips, taking all these raw photos all day long, I just simply come home, AirDrop it to my Mac, upload it to Lightroom, send that to Photoshop, and pretty much getting to work. And the reason why I said Lightroom first is because I like to store my photos in Lightroom so I can access them anywhere, and then I port them to Photoshop to edit. That's pretty much my editing process. But using AirDrop has been really fun. I mean, that's all I really use it for. Nothing really, I had no other purpose for AirDrop at all besides that, and because of, the iPhone 17 Pro Max and what I'm doing with it now, I find AirDrop to be pretty cool. One of those things that I always longed for for Apple to have was theming, just being able to move your icons anywhere and being able to kind of give your iPhone a different look from everybody else's. Growing up, since the first generation iPhone all the way to the iPhone 17 Pro Max, I'll say the 15, 14, I forgot when we can move our icons around. I totally forgot when theming even came now at this point. But long story short is that I'm glad that it's here, and it gives me a sense of I own the phone now, and I love that I can move myself around and create this own look that I love. But it's crazy because I still find myself putting icons all over the screen, but just differently. It's like iOS is just meant to have icons all over the screen. I've been dealing with it for so long that I don't even know any cool layouts to do with the iPhone yet. I'm still working on that. Still trying to design my own look. Android, I had so many choices to, create so many different looks since the beginning. And now that I have that freedom a little bit on iPhone, I don't even know where to begin at. So it's going to take a while for it to kick in. But once it kicks in, I promise you, I'm going to have a look that I really, really love. But as of right now, I'm very excited about the color theming, about being able to place widgets anywhere, sizing them a little bit. I wish we can manually size them, but Apple kind of chooses the sizes. But once they get there, that's going to be great, because that's the last thing I feel like that's needed. Just like on Android, how we can just size them anywhere. But I think that's the last little icing on the cake for me, and then boom, just everything. But I really enjoy theming on the iPhone now, so I'm really glad that it's here. So that's one of those things that's just on the top of my list. The next thing is that I know this is nothing new, but just having USB Type-C, just having that on iPhone. We had it on iPhone since the 15. I had it on my 15. I enjoyed it, and just being able to use that universally with all of my Android stuff or everything else in the house that I own, really, because everything I own in the house was Type-C except for my iPhone at the time. Well, not my 15, but when I had my 14. And just having that is just a blessing to have, because everything is Type-C. Everything in the United States that I purchased is just moving over to Type-C, and I just feel like it was just no reason that the iPhone took so long. But I'm glad that it came with the 15 series, and because of that, that's just, I'm bringing this in here because using Type-C has changed a lot how I use my iPhone as well, and it changed a lot when I had the 15, so it just kind of further changes that now to this moment. So that's why I'm just kind of bringing it up. I just really love that I have it, because I have Type-C connectors everywhere, and this is a major plus, even though it's old. Listen, I don't know what wizardry that Apple did with this iPhone's battery, but man, the battery on this thing is incredible. 2 days for me. 2 days. I don't know what you guys are getting. Straight up 2 days for me. I just can't kill this battery in my day-to-day normal usage. Now, if I shoot all day and I fill up that storage, yes, I can do that, or whatever the case may be. But I'm telling you, man, this battery life is really hard to kill in my day-to-day life. So if I'm not doing any of that video shooting and log type stuff, 2 days, easy for me. And I've gotten 2 days. Easy. So I wasn't trying to make this video that long. So I just want to say this, though. I will be covering an iPhone on my channel. And just keep this in mind. I'm going to do my best not to always compare it to my Android experience, because the iPhone is a whole total different experience from Android. And I feel like that more more people should understand that, and I'm trying to understand that myself, because at first I spent a lot of time trying to use my iPhone as if it was an Android phone, and that kind of made the experience worse for me, right? Trying to compare back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and when I did that, I had a much worse experience using the iPhone. But since I just kind of threw that out the window and trying to use the iPhone for what it does great and what it do and everything else, I started to enjoy it a lot more. So with this moving forward, I am going to do my best as a Android guy to just talk about the experience that I'm getting with the iPhone. Not second to any other phone, just talking about the iPhone experience by itself. And so far, overall, even if I got my little small gripes and little nitpicks, overall, the experience has been great. And I see why you guys love it so much. Please don't forget to hit those links down in the description below. Hit that share and like button, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.